Hello, Earth angel, would you be mine, my darling dear? I love you all the time. Ha 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 ha. Hello. This is going to be an interesting live because it's going to be a dual live. It's going to be with me and Yaya. We're both going to talk about the portal, and there might be some other facets to it. I don't know what Yaya has planned, but I know what I got planned. So it's going to be a two on the panel tonight, and I'm bringing a guest, so to speak, that's coming to give us some knowledge and some help and guidance today. You jumped into the ocean. Well, I hope it was warm at least. But knowing you probably like to be one of them penguin kind of people that like to jump in when everything's cold and freeze your tatas and your moo-hoos and your yee-haws off. Oh yeah, you kick more than a portal open, I'm telling you. Feeling that cold ocean. Hello. Yes, I'm on. Today we're doing a home. Me and Yaya are going to be doing a portal thing. I'm not sure who's going to start what, but hey, we'll see how it goes. But it's going to be a collaboration with me and Yaya. That's all I know, and it's about the portal. I don't know what she has plans on. So in the meantime, this right here is a sigil from our guest. Oh, did I hold on. I think I uh-oh. Oh, I'll be right back. I forgot to do something. Jeez. Hold on. Hello, I'm back. I had to do something. I forgot to do something important. Yeah, I'll be on the way. So I'm gonna start out, but I have to get something first. I tend to forget something that I'm going to have to pull up here in a minute. Should have been more ready. That's what I get. Okay. Here we go. I guess I'm starting out. We're going to talk about this sigil here. Our guest wants us to know, or we'll just wait, because people just are impatient and can't just wait a minute. But I'm trying here. I wasn't prepared. Well, I should have been. And it's a very good message. I just wasn't fully prepared. I thought I had everything I needed. I'm not telling you until a little bit into it. We gotta wait for more people to come back in, because waiting on Yaya too. And I don't want to have to repeat this 7,000 times either, because it is a really good message for us. And we're doing the whole portal thing, and I hope people will come back in and enjoy this, because it's going to be a double live with me and Yaya. We're talking about the portal, and I talked to a being today, and I've been pondering it all day, and several beings, but there's one in particular who's closely related to part of me. So, and this message is going to be very interesting, and yes. So in the meantime, we can wait for people to come in and have a discussion until a lot more people come in, because, yeah, who doesn't want to just repeat the same thing, you know? Hello, welcome to being here. Hello, for all. Hello, Suzanne. Hello, Diane. Who else did I see in here? Everybody flipping through. Earth Angel was here. I hope she's still here. Diane. Bumble. Yeah. If you wouldn't mind hitting the likes and shares, it would be great. Oh, she went to bed. Bummer. I liked hearing her. Yeah. Well, all day today I kept hearing a voice, and it's just very elegant, very noble, very Palladian. She's a very Palladian voice that came through. And she has a message for us. She's not just any Palladian. She's a very powerful, very creative of the Seven Sisters. She's related to Arya. Yeah, you can record if you want. She is Maia the red sister from the Palladian star system, which Arya is Electra. But this time her sister wants to speak. And first, she wants me to tell you about the sigil. This sigil has an overall meaning. It's not about summoning or opening something external. It's to symbolize alignment and coherence. She wants it to be a gentle, collective awakening. It's meant to be used for more of a calm intention, to bring people into a more resonance within themselves and with each other, especially during the times of a great transitional time like the New Year's portal. Now, the central, hold on. I really don't like when that happens to me. Okay. The central part of the eight-sided lotus. The lotus is a representation of awakening. The central part of the lotus it represents humanity. The eight petals symbolize a balance across cycles, the past, present, and future, inner, outer, and our heart and our spirit. It reflects growth and rises cleanly even through the densest of conditions. Human life, transforming without needing escape. The onward crescent star. This shows a representation of guidance rather than control. The crescent is listening, intuitive, and timing. The star above represents the higher awareness, our gentle understanding of the universe that illuminates our path. Not forcing it, but doing it together means guidance through alignment, not command. The twin-sided crescent, these mirror each other to show polarity in harmony and balance, light and shadow, good and bad, masculine and feminine, action and rest. The message is it's an integration, not a choosing of sides or alignment. The flowing curved lines indicates a more continuous, not an ending, not a beginning, and ever flowing. The energy moves through the collective. It returns and refines it. And it moves on again. This reflects the golden portal of circulation. No escape, but a healing. It represents us being human. This represents the small radiant points, the stars and the dots. These represent individual and collective thoughts. Each point holds a light. The collective they form from a field. The sigil represents emphasis, not as a single, but as a collective open portal. The silver signifies clarity, reflection, truth without distortion. Because many of us have a distortion that we need to work through and defeat and push it on. Blue represents the calmness with communication, trust, love, and universal love. Combined, they are the peaceful transmission and transition and the unraveling of us. And as I said, it's not a sigil for summoning or opening, or it just is a symbol of the alignment within us, the gentle collective awakening. It promotes calm transition between all of us and how we fall into the categories of love and life and who we are. So that is what the sigil means. If you want, you can swipe to your right and take a picture of it, which is very easy to do. You just slide your finger and you can take the picture. I don't know if many people know that, but that is what you can do. And this sigil is from Maia, one of Electra's sisters, which is Arya. And she said you can meditate, you can look at it in meditation. It will help you guide in the pathway of your love and who you're meant to be. Does anybody have any questions about the sigil? Thank you for the love. If you have any questions about what certain parts mean, or would you like me to repeat it, I could, and I will. As soon as I find where, there we go. Does anybody have any questions about the sigil and what it means? Oh, okay. Yeehaw. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Your fingerprint? Oh, when I talked about, what the sigil, how to take the picture? Yeah, you swipe it to the right and you can take the picture. That's how you take pictures on lives, if anybody didn't know that. You swipe it to the right and you get a full picture. You can do that with any picture on anybody's live. You can get on there if you want the picture. You swipe to the right and you take the picture. Yes. I found that out one day when I wanted a picture that somebody put up, and it was a picture of my astro chart. I don't know about Apple. I thought it was for all TikTokers. It must be. Hello, welcome to the live. I'll repeat it in a couple minutes. Let's give some more people the time to come in. I'll also send it in the group chats on Facebook. If you have Facebook, I'll send it through the chat there, or on the phone, because we have a group text on the phone. I can send it through there. Or if anybody else wants to do it before I can, that's fine too. And we have a sigil from yesterday. Oh, not yesterday. Tuesday, from that live, and that was from Seraphil. I don't know if anybody's got that image, and it's the same thing. It's not used for end power. It's not used for, summoning or anything. It's used as a meditation for balance. This one's about balance too, but with the angel side. This one's a Palladian now. So yeah, I'll send both of them if nobody has either of them. So it will, I'm gonna. Oh, you didn't see either of them? Yeah, I'll put them on tonight of the two sigils. It'll be a better picture, not greater. That made any sense. But yes, I'm pondering, and I'll probably bring this up tonight with Yaya, seeing about making because a lot of people we don't want to give out their phone numbers, or others don't want to go on Facebook. So I've been pondering for a couple months that a lot of people are in different group chats. I was thinking of maybe doing a Discord so you can contact anybody in the group that's not online. I don't know if that would be a thing, because I know we've been talking about it in a live between my live, Honey's live, Pepsi's live, Yaya's live, and I've been wondering if maybe it's time for us to do that. It's a new year, and I was thinking of maybe doing a Discord. Anybody have any questions? Hello, Dale. I hope Mike's here. I'm waiting for Honey and Yaya and a few others so I can go into more detail of what the message is and what the sigil represents. I don't mean to hold everybody up. I just like for people to hear that message, you know? Welcome in, welcome in. Happy to see you, Mike. If anybody wouldn't mind hitting the likes and shares, if you want a reading, let me know. I'll do them. I would like for us to send some healing to somebody that had a spider bite and hope that that person's doing okay. As I heard through the grapevine that my friend, my sister, was taking a bath and was bitten by a brown reclusive on the back. I would like to give some healing energy to that. Yeah, it's pretty big mark that it left, about the size of my thumb. And I would like us to send some energy to Diane. Yeah, those critters just get in everywhere. At first, when she said reclusive, I thought of a snake. I didn't hear her say brown reclusive. I thought, no, I think she had a friend help her. When she said reclusive, I thought of this big freaking brown snake. And then she said insect. I'm like, insect? Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, the spider. So last night when I heard it, I went into deep thought. Yeah, it is scary. I was bitten by a black widow years ago. That was not fun. So I can just imagine what a brown reclusive would feel like. Recluse would feel like. I can't imagine. I know that the black widow hurt, and that was an experience. You know, I was working and I was doing frozen food and I was sliding pallets. You know, they used to call me Hoss. Because everybody would use a pallet jack, and I would just slide these things across the floor like they were nothing. So I was pushing pallets with a shoulder block thing, kind of like, the dude from Street Fighter, no, Mortal Kombat. I was pushing it with my shoulder. And I pushed it into the freezer because I couldn't find a pallet jack, and I didn't want to waste any time with a freaking pallet jack. So I just slammed it in with my weight and muscles, I guess. And the boss comes over and goes, hey, when you push that in, you need to sweep the floor. And I was like, okay. So I swept the floor. Little did I know there was a black widow hidden in there. And so when I swept the floor, I put it into a pile and I went to get a bag. I was sweeping it up. This black widow jumps out of the pile, runs across my hand. It jabbed me right in the top of my right hand. In about 30 seconds to a minute, I was feeling sick. That thing hurt. My whole body felt like it was on fire. And they had to rush me to the hospital and shove a tube down my throat and inject my arm with, I guess, antivenom and stuff like that. I don't know. I was fading in and out. So at that point, I really didn't know. But I was in the hospital for a couple hours after that tube. When they took the tube out, it hurt my throat. It's probably why I have a small throat now, because it's been torn up so many times with tubes going down it. But yeah, and that's why, if anybody wants to know, that's why I've got the tattoo of the Black Widow, because at that point, that was a kind of a little awakening for me to have an understanding that we're humans that are, we planted roots on this earth. We build our houses, we build our stores, but as humans, we don't care. Some of us don't care that we're actually taking over their homes. So with it doing that and sticking me, I realized that we have to coexist with each other. They don't know. We're in their home. They're just looking for a warm place like we are, a warm place to enjoy life. And I came to have an understanding of not killing every spider and bee and any insect that I don't like, because we kind of invaded their territory, their homes, and they have a right to live and exist like we do. And that's where I came to have an understanding about most insects and most animals. Yeah. So whenever I see a spider or something, I try to push it away or outside, But I I still don't have no mercy for flies. I don't know what it is, but I don't have no mercy for flies. I know they have an existence. I just don't know yet because I haven't looked it up. I don't like flies landing on my food or on me at all. It's nasty, it's gross. But I know they have a place too in this universe. I have to grow to like them too because, it's part of nature. Yeah, mosquitoes. Yeah, I don't like them too much either. And, well, they have a purpose too. Like we all have a purpose. Oh, let's see who's in there. Oh, yeah, I was about to say. Alright, well, I'll describe what this sleep means again. I think there's enough people in here. Again. This sigil came from one of the 7 sisters who came to speak to me today about awakening and alignments and stuff like that. In this sigil, she gave me this sigil here. Now, I'm not going to be looking at the screen, so I hope, well, I'll look at the screen off and on if I can. The central part of this central lotus, it's in 8 petals. This lotus represents an awakening through humanity. Each petal symbolizes balance across cycles, the past, present, future, the in and outer, mind, heart, and spirit. It reflects the growth that rises clearly from the dense conditions of the human life, transforming into an understanding of not needing escape. The upward crescent and star. This shows a receptive and guidance rather than control. The crescent is listening, intuition, and timing. The star above it raises and represents a higher awareness, gentle illuminating our path. We don't need to force it. We need to love and guide. Together, they mean guidance through alignment without command. The twin crescents, they represent mirrors, one from each other. It shows polarity coming through harmony, a balance of light and shadow, masculine and feminine, action and rest. This message is for integration, not choosing a side of good and bad. The flowing curves and lines. They indicate a more continuously. The no beginning and no end. Energy flows through the collective. It's returned like the figure 8. An infinite returning cycle which moves on through us, through humanity. This reflects a portal of circulation, not escape, but an upward healing that spreads to the high awareness and the loving of our beings and what we lived. The small radiant points, the stars and the dots, they represent individuals within a collective. Each point holds a light, and together they form a field. A sympathetic thank you, and it emphasizes there's no single opening, but a grand opening of a portal of coherence. Silver signifies the clarity, reflection, the truth without distortion. The blue represents communication, trust, and love, an unconditional, universal love. Combined, they suggest a peaceful transformation and transition to the unraveling of your human life. This sigil is not meant for a summoning or an opening, something external. It's a symbol of alignment, as the last one in my previous live was about remembrance. This one is about alignment. It is meant to be used as a tool, a focusing of calm intentions, bringing out our love for residence with each other, especially during the times of a new transition, leaving the past behind and bringing out the light for the future. Does anybody have any questions about the sigil? Thank you for the love and the gifts. And this is coming from Maia, one of Arya's sisters. If people didn't know, Arya is Electra of the Seven Sisters. But this one is Maia. She's the red sister. And she comes with to talk to us about alignments. As the angel last live was about guidance and listening and balance. I think yeah. This is more about alignments today. I wonder if Yaya is doing okay. She's going to join me on the live. We're going to do a collaboration. I hope she's doing okay. I just talked to her before the live. We had a huge discussion about things. It was very intuitive. Because I was feeling Maia. So if let me see. No, she said she was going to the bathroom for a little bit and said she'd be back. And then I just got a text from her maybe about 30 minutes ago saying she's going to be running late. So maybe something came up. Yes, it was kind of a healing, inspirational talk. Yes. But let's I'm probably gonna have to repeat this whole thing anyway, but I don't care at this point. If it is, it is. The message from Maia. Alright. Maia suggests that we connect with a portal. We can begin by centering ourselves through meditation and a clear intentions with an unclouded mind and distortions. and opening our hearts to an energetic energies of a renewal. She encourages us to spend time in nature and ground ourselves into meditation under the open sky, whether it's nighttime or it's daytime, to remain in a presence of peace, love, presence, and a mindful understanding. By doing so, we will align ourselves with the portal's energies, allowing for a deeper understanding and deeper healing of the portals of healing and transformation. It's really about opening your hearts and your minds and being receptive. Why me? Uh, I'm getting my words fluctuated. And her presence is more connected to the Seven Sisters at this moment. She's going to bring us a gentle, nurturing energy, a sense of balance, a perfect guiding. Who? Oh, I can't. Brings up a gentle, nurturing energy and a sense of balance. A perfect for guiding us as a collective into the New Year's portal. It's a beautiful connection that brings both wisdom, warmth, love, and harmony. As being one of the Seven Sisters, she's encouraging you and encouraging us as human beings with her nurturing balance and her gentle guidance. She wants us to embody the kind of compassion and wisdom, helping beings find harmony and alignment within us. In this New Year's portal, her message is one of renewal and grounding. She encourages us to release what is no longer serving us. That resonance that does not need to be inside of us. We need to let go. To embrace the flow of positive energy and cultivate our inner peace. Her guidance is about finding equilibrium, and opening our heart space to new possibilities, making this transformation into a new cycle smooth and uplifting. Of course, Maya's message is for every single one of us. As we enter the new year, she finds herself in the presence of us, and she's awed by how humanity has gone. She wants you to all to let go of the old burdens and make a new space for fresh, positive, new energies. To remind us to stay grounded, nurture ourselves and each other, and remain open to the blessings that we receive and the possibilities that could lie ahead. It's not just about harmony and growth. It's about embracing a new journey within your open heart. To embrace the collective with love and harmony. Embrace the new beginnings with an open heart and a calm mind. And again, she stresses that we should no longer keep what does not serve us and allow ourselves to be in that presence. When you feel you're in that presence, you need to ground yourself in that present moment. Feel yourself connecting to Gaia. Nurture your inner light and connect deep within yourself with those around you, especially your collective, especially the ones you care and love. This creates the balance for growth and that new possibility that each part of our existence, we open up a new doorway that leads us to a different way. We need to close the door behind us so we can let our spirit soar within the universe. When she looks at this portal, it's a powerful portal. It's an opportunity. She believes it's going to help us open the doors, as I just spoke, to the new possibilities, a wave of awareness, awareness of positive energy and new abilities. When we seek through this portal, it will encourage us and empower us to release those old patterns, those healing things that we need. It will heal us deeply. When we step into a more aligned, safe space, she's confident that this portal will be the catalyst for your growth and your renewal, bringing the collective closer into its higher potential. Her intentions for the human race are to keep us deeply rooted in compassion with a more uplifting energy. She truly wants to help humanity find our harmony, find our balance, and go deeper with a connection within our inner light. Her goal is to guide us toward a greater understanding and a greater awareness to the higher potential we are. It helps release those limiting patterns, breaking free of the old cycle and embrace a more loving, unified consciousness. Ultimately, she seeks you out and supports humanity in its evolution so we can evolve into a more harmonious and more enlightened state. She also wants to remind us to trust in the journey ahead and be gentle with ourselves as we sometimes have negative shifts that affect us. She encourages us to cultivate patience, compassion, understanding, and more openness, both about ourselves and with others. She emphasizes, importantly, of the community around us and the connections we seek in the human world and the beings around us, reminding us we are not alone. You are never alone. They are always here. You are as one energy, one source, one universal love. It is a message of hope, unity, and love, so we can be more stronger and more capable of creating a new change, a new world. She wants us to be more aligned with the universe, more self-aware, more compassion. She encourages us to cultivate our inner peace through a mindful self-care and self-love, to connect deeply with each other and foster the empathy and compassion for others, and to remain open to growth and transformation. She also emphasizes that its importance of every living being on the earth, for us to align with the earth and the universe, encouraging a sustainable, loving practices. Ultimately, her guidance is to foster and care for others, be more connected, more enlightened, so we can be in a loving world, not a war and chaos. She suggests that we connect with clear intentions and an open heart. And with that, she is honored to be here to spread this message to you. She is a very powerful entity, and she says, we created humans. We gave you that God spark for a reason. Because we love every single one of you. That you are a part of us and we are a part of you. Into the greater connection to the universe. Where we show who we truly are. Our authentic selves. It's just not words you spit out. It's not actions. It's about true understanding of who you are. Who each one of you are. You are a unique being with separate lives, but a connection through harmony and a love that is more centered around your inner core. She states that you cannot imagine the love that the Seven Sisters had, that all of the universe and all of the beings that try to help us every day of our lives, we say, oh, nobody's there, nobody helps us, but they're there. But nobody calls, nobody asks for help. But with that understanding, they're always there. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for coming in. I hope if everybody gets this message of love from Maia, and she's very honored. She says, on her departing, great love to you, children of Earth. We are honored that we are here to help and assist you. Please call on us when it's needed. Thank you for listening to my words. I am very honored that you took time out of your daily life to listen to me, she says. And with that, she bows out. Does anybody have any questions? Let me see. Well, I'll bring people up for now. Bam, 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 bam.
Bam.
That looks cool.
Thank you very much.
Howdy, everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Well, Happy New Year to y'all.
I sort of
Happy
have a
New Year.
question.
Very positive message, Brim.
Now, this
That wasn't me.
Aria needs song or to sing.
Huh?
And
Aria is Electra. She is one of the Seven Sisters, a golden sister.
oh,
Her sister is Maia.
okay.
Yes, and she's the red sister.
Man, I'm having issues focusing on one thing at a time today. I don't know what it is. I have like 5 things started.
Well,
Done today.
it's understandable. It's the New Year's portal, and it's a time for new energies to come in. And at this time, it's a fluctuation, like they were speaking, that it's an old energy which we need to release so we can move on. for more greater, more understanding, and more light that shine through us.
with the intention of love
Yes.
and everything we do. Okay,
Universal.
I think
She
I got
really didn't, she's not, you know, a lot of people want to talk about unconditional, but lately I don't hear them say unconditional. They say universal. A universal love.
that time.
Not just for humanity. It's for every living being. The trees, the beings out there, the water, the earth, the animals, the universal love. That never ending love, like the circle, the figure 8. We let go of that old energy and it just comes back and it empowers us. It gives us more newer energy so we can work with it, so it flows through us. A perfect balance between everything. It aligns us. Why is my screen doing that? Oh, fiddlesticks.
Fiddlesticks.
Well, I was thinking of another word, but but yes. After hearing one of the 7 sisters, I've heard them all year, and each one of them would visit me. I didn't know that she was going to be the last one. The other ones visited me, but gave me like a parting gift or something. But she spoke. And for me, that was a powerful, very powerful statement she brought to me today. And I've been working through it. And when I talked to Yaya earlier, we were talking about things. And I'm like, she asked me, what is Alive about? Like, I don't know. I've had many beings today talking to me. And I just couldn't let this one by. This one seemed more right. And so I connected with her, and this is the message you got.
It was so rich and beautiful and strong. Can she heal icky tummies?
Huh.
I got icky
She
tummy.
said, ha. She laughed. She kind of giggled, actually. And she put her hand over her mouth, because I'm seeing her now. She put her hand over her mouth and giggled.
I thought it was funny too.
She's asking if anybody has any questions. She says she doesn't usually do this, but she wants to answer questions if anybody has any. Within a realm, wait a minute. Within a realm of reasoning, because some things cannot be told, but she's willing to answer questions.
It seems to me like they're giving
Oh,
a universal message to each of us because the last 2 days I have gotten almost exactly the same message, almost word for word.
yes. She's nodding.
Would it be some of us that are struggling with position, is there any easier understanding of a release, not holding on to that power of the word?
She said, yes. Connect with yourself, your inner child, and bring out a clearer understanding and letting go. When you go into a meditation, connect with Gaia, or do something, she said, do something that you love to do, what you enjoy. Focus on that. And when those past things come up, release them. Say they do not help me, they hinder me. And release it with the understanding of, you know, those things happened and you feel them deeply and it hurts your soul. But release that so you'll have a more peaceful understanding of who you truly are and who you're meant to be. Don't let it affect you as much, because it's not about letting it all go, because you never do. It's about understanding. It's about compassion for you, yourself. Don't torture yourself and put yourself in a cycle. Let it go, because it's only going to slow you down and lower your feelings and emotions and make it how you're going to be in your own personal cycle of hell. She said you, as human beings, can transcend that. That is her answer.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
She nods. You're very welcome.
So, like I feel, and like I was told, along with releasing whatever it is we need to release, some of us forget about releasing the feelings with it. I had an angel explain that to me yesterday, and it was like a light came on with a chill. I never considered, while I was back feeling it, that was still part of what needed to be let go. Because
Right.
that feeling is so strong, and that's what was with me every day, knowing that it wasn't going to ever shift any other way. But coming here and seeing there's an opportunity for the good to shine, because God sparks in all of us.
Yes.
And when we do apply, it is such a comfortable feeling without any expectations back. I've experienced that. Kind of helps me. Go ahead, please.
She's nodding in agreement.
Thank you.
I see her now. She says, you are a unique individual that will help many, and that when you release those feelings that hurt by doing something that you love to do, you'll come to a balance and alignment. That universal love that is within you for every living thing. You have that. Yes.
That right there is all hope to keep any kind of growth that I have accumulated so far for myself. And it does help me understand when I do, just like anybody else could, fall or get stuck. And then we go back on our own and we do that to ourselves. And we're so
She's nodding, yes.
we're so immune to that. But I understand the work that goes into it. Just like we lived, we got to work this on a daily basis as often as we can. And when it does, it is a release of so many different emotions to so many different levels. And that I am thankful for. Takes me some time, a few times to catch on, but I'm still here. I'm not one to give up on myself this time. Not at all. Not at all. Because just like I experienced for myself personally, where I put myself still didn't change. The dead gum feelings were still the same. But what I found myself is fighting myself more to stay in the dark because of the common sense of the light that was shining in. And letting me know that you did that, Mike. You did that for yourself. You took the time to humble yourself, to realize what this existence really does have to offer. And I can see how when you spend time in that, it's kind of hard to come back. That's what I thought. That's what I believed. But believe in the story that I once said, walk past that old lion that don't have teeth, and you'll make it. And you'll make it with more clarity because you're still experiencing. It's just you're balancing what you're experiencing and how much of it do you feel more comfortable with and what direction you want to go. Well, I still haven't met nobody here that can ever talk me out of not wanting to believe what I have experienced here. It is a phenomenal miracle. This moment.
Maia speaks and she's saying that, yes, we each have phenomenal experiences and they're divinely woven with each one of you as humans to experience things that you requested to learn. Don't look at it as a punishment. Look at it as a learning, an understanding of what it means to be human. It means to be yourself. You are all divinely made, perfect. You're perfect just the way you are. They would have you no other way. Yaya, did you miss the entire live?
Hi, Yaya.
I was texting. I apologize. I couldn't answer right away. I did. I thought I had my Wi-Fi figured out, and when I turned on my computer laptop, it was giving me fits. So I had to get a hold of my hubby and get some things figured out so I could have my my notes and my material and all the stuff that I've been working on. So yeah, I did miss it.
Well, she gave us a sigil right
Who?
up here.
Who
Maia.
did? Oh, Maya. Wow.
Maia, one of the 7 sisters, has been with me all day.
Wow.
which was the final part. And remember, I said earlier that I didn't know. You asked me what the message was, and I'm like, I have
It's
so many
beautiful.
talking right now. And she stepped louder than the others, saying that she wanted to speak. And Arya said, "Let my sister speak." So Electra slash Arya said, I agreed that she let her speak. So Maia came in and she said that she wants everybody to be aligned, and she's going to bring a gentle, nursing energy of balance, protect, and guidance. A collective to the new portal, New Year's portal. It's a peaceful connection with wisdom and warmth. Oh. That we got wisdom and warmth. That the seven sisters of the Pleiadians were all nurturing, balance, and gentle guidance. She wants us to embody ourselves with compassionate wisdom and love, help bringing us find harmony and alignment within the new year's portal. Her message is a message of renewal and grounding. It encourages us to release what is no longer necessary to us, to embrace the flow of positive energy and cultivate our inner peace. It's about guidance, about finding our equilibrium within an open heart and a new heart and new possibilities, making this new transition a smooth, uplifting cycle. And her message is also one of a gentle renewal and balance. She encourages us to let go all of our burdens, make space for the new, make it fresh, new positive energies. She reminds us to stay grounded, nurture ourselves within Mother Gaia and what resonates with us and each other, to remain open to blessings and new possibilities that might lie ahead. It's about harmony, growth, and embracing the new journey within our open hearts, our universal love. Absolutely embrace the fresh beginnings with an open and calm mind. Feel yourself in the moment. Ground in that present. Nurture your inner light and your collective deepness. Connect with all those around you. This is a new time of balance and growth with new possibilities. Trust in that journey and let it soar. She sees this portal as a new portal of transformation. She believes it will help all of us, the collective, to be more mindful and look at those open doors to new possibilities, inviting in a new wave of positive energy. Through this portal, she is encouraged and empowered to release those old patterns, heal deeply the wounds that scar us, that hurt us, that fracture us, step into a new alignment and a new balanced state. She is confident that this portal will be the catalyst for new growth and new renewal, bringing the collective to the highest potential it could be. Her intentions for the human race are to keep us deep, rooted, compassion, and uplifting. She truly wants to help humanity find harmony, balance, and a deep connection to themselves, to their inner light. Her goal is to guide us forward to a greater understanding and awareness, help us release those limiting patterns that held you down for so long, embrace a more loving, unified consciousness. Ultimately, she seeks us to support each other, and she supports humanity. They all do. In our evolution to evolve into a higher state, a new, more aligned state. She also reminds us to trust in our journey, to be more gentle with ourselves and our understandings. We have these negative shifts. It's not to harm, but it's to teach. It's to learn. She encourages us to cultivate our patience, our compassion, our love, our openness, both with our understanding of each other as humans and spiritual beings alike. She also emphasizes the importance of all those around you, the community, the connection, reminding us that we should hold together with a stronger, more compassionate, creative, positive change and light. This message is a hope of unity, love, and compassion. That we should, her message is to guide us, to keep us centered around a more harmony, a more self-awareness, and compassion, to cultivate everything, those around us and ourselves, to keep our inner peace. Be mindful and respectful, but also self-care. Connect with a deeper self, which is to foster empathy, to remain open to growth and transformation. She also emphasizes the importance of living in a new alignment, a new earth, and a new positive understanding. Encourage us to sustain a more sustainable love in practice and how we do things. Ultimately, Guide is about fostering more connections, enlightening and empowering the world, not with negativity, but with love, from your soul, from your spirit, from all that you are made to be. She suggests connecting to the portal to center ourselves through meditation with a clear intention, with more opening hearts to the energies of renewal. She encourages us to spend time in nature and into things that we love. Meditation under the open sky is a good way to remain present, mindful, and powerful, but understanding. By doing this, you will align yourself with the portals and energies that are out there. Allow yourself a deeper healing those wounds from the past, bringing forth a new transformation. It's really about being open and receptive. And that was her message.
That was very, very, very beautiful.
I told you, the Seven Sisters.
Very
They do that to me.
That
And
was,
she's standing right here, right now, right in front of me.
Does she have any messages?
That was
besides
the
that one?
message.
I mean, well, she's standing with you in the present.
Yes. She said if anybody has any questions, she will answer them. However, there is things that can't be said that you need to learn yourselves. So she's been answering questions, and Dale was the first one that asked a question, and I think Mike asked a question.
Yep.
And they gave their answers.
Nice to meet you, Maya. Beautiful presence.
She said the message that you're seeking. Oh. I'm not repeating that name. I'm going to go with River. She says, River, that the individual messages are for you when you ask a question. When you ask a question, she's going to answer whatever question feel that you need to ask, she will answer. And she will give you the message for it. Like Mike, like Dale, he asked a question. She answered him individually. She gave him his message. So if anybody feels that they want to ask her a question, she will give them the message they seek. That they seek. Tongue tied today.
I'm bringing up the jellyfish.
Eh. Does anybody else have any questions? She's asking.
Well, what an opportune time to ask a question, huh?
Yeah, she's radiant.
Maya, do you have any suggestions for me moving forward?
She giggled.
Giggle?
She said, yeah. She says, standing who you are, be in the presence that you are. You're a great, loving, light-minded individual. You're coming into your power, and keep doing what you're doing because you're doing it well. You are more than you think, and they love you more than you know.
Oh.
And whenever anyone, not just Yaya, that wants an understanding, look within yourself and call upon them. That is what they're here for. And this portal can remain open as long as the collective wishes it to be. That's what
Thank
she
you,
said
Maya.
to me.
Thank you, Maya. Lois had a nice question.
What was that?
Speaking of portals, can we each open a portal to connect with guides easier?
Yes, but that depends on how you manifest it and how much intention you put into it. You can all open portals. You can all see the future. You can do all of those things. But it's you that has to want it from your heart, from your intentions. That's what all of this is about. Not using the brain. It's about using your heart, your intentions, and pushing out all of those negative things. Once you do that, you'll be able to open portals everywhere.
I did ask her, Yaya, if this was a universal message that was being given because so many of us have all heard the same message this last week, almost word for word. She did
And what
say
did
yes.
she?
She did say
Cool.
yes. Yes.
Awesome. Beautiful. I love this new time. I absolutely am in love with this new energy, this new 1-1 portal, this just what has Lord love a duck. And I can't say that even more proudly the last couple days.
Right? I can't even comprehend. But all year I've seen the Seven Sisters. They've done and given me things. No one spoke. She spoke. And I've only heard Aria Electra. I've never heard any of the others but Maya now. And I am so freaking honored that she would even speak to me. I'm like, whoa. whoa, you know, I don't know what to even make of it, because they used to just nod and walk away, or, you know, never speak. And when I heard the voice, it was like, whoa,
That's who I
it
heard.
blows me away. The new energy that's coming in. And her, right on 1/1/26,
Yeah.
coming out and talking to me.
Well,
Yeah, I sound starstruck,
well, that's
because I never thought that one of Arya's sisters would speak to me, just nod and walk away. I didn't think for one moment that one of the seven sisters would just talk to me out of the blue.
that goes
It
right
blows me
along.
away.
It goes right along with what I've been learning about this magical miracle timeline we're on. They are
Yes.
hoping that we can understand and understand how magical and how miracles are happening for us at such a beautiful rate that we don't we're for us to realize that this is a normalcy for us, not to not to realize or think lesser that, oh my God, I can't believe it, they're talking to me. Why not talk to you? Why not talk to you? Because of who you are, what you've overcome, what you're working on a daily basis, what you're realizing about yourself and moving forward, what you need to leave behind, what you need to accentuate, and what you need to disintegrate. And I find that absolutely probably the best thing to have happened for you, because you are the magic, you are the miracle within your own life. And once that starts happening for you, boom, absolutely profound. That's beautiful.
Ask her if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
She says, sometimes you walk down a path and you're doing what you're supposed to in your life, what feels right for you. That is the path you need to take, what feels right with you. If you choose to alter your path, you can, but the path you're on is very rigid and very very hard to walk. But essentially, you're going down the path you need to. When you come across certain obstacles that you feel that are roadblocking you, that are blocking your way, push them aside. They're no longer needed. If you love the person in those roadblocks, connect with that person. Explain what is bothering you. You don't need to keep it inside, because you are you are working with a divine one. You are doing the path you need to do.
So I'm supposed to stay on this rigid, hard path.
Your path is a rigid one because we each walk separate paths. Some of us walk let's tiptoe to the tulips, and some of us go down a rocky mountain. Some of us feel like we're going across the road avoiding speeding cars. Each of us have a separate path. Yours is more rigid because of the path you chose when you write your contract, she says. Those were her words.
Can she explain what rigid means?
That you're going to have many obstacles to overcome.
Well, I'm getting up there, so am I expecting even more big obstacles?
That's foreseeing the future.
Well,
Mm,
I've already had quite a few obstacles.
she said, the path is what you make it. I can't, she won't elaborate anymore
Alrighty.
because I think I know what she's saying, but I can't say. There's some things you just can't say, you know?
What I'm getting is that am I are you interested to hear from what I have to say? What I'm being told?
Yeah.
What I'm when you realize that there is an obstacle, when you face that obstacle head on, is when the universe will deliver your miracle. You know what your obstacles are, and when you face your when you face those, then your universe will start lining up for you easily, much easier, and allow your questions not to be so not I don't understand.
Okay.
Not to
When
allow
you're
you where the questions
uh,
you are asking will not be so many questions. You will to be able to see how your path will be put in front of you, and you'll be able to see it easier.
the more rigid path you walk and the more obstacles you you overcome, the road becomes more level and more steady. And she's agreeing with what Yaya said. That's exactly what she's saying. That, and this just don't go for you. This goes for everybody. Too. This part of the question is, when you're walking a rigid path or any path, when you overcome these obstacles, the path becomes smoother. Kind of like you're going down a windy road, going on a trip. Sometimes you have a highway. Sometimes you're traveling up a mountain. Sometimes you're going down a slope. Kind of like that.
And each obstacle you overcome, you will gather a great more knowing for the next one. Every time that you overstep one and learn and move forward, you will become even greater for the next one. It will be like a snowball effect.
She's nodding.
That's pretty cool. Janet in here wanted to know if there was any messages for her.
She asked, what would you like to know?
Let me make sure.
Within reason.
Let me go back. Does she have anything that I need to know? Anything at this time that she needs to know?
She's saying that's a different question. But here, she says what you need to know is stay in the light. You need to ground more, look within yourself, and some of the people around you are not what they're supposed to be. They're there for to put obstacles in your way to make you greater.
Is she
That
doing what she needs to be doing?
yes, she's doing what she needs to be doing, but the people in her life are putting obstacles there to help her grow, and she's going to grow more, and she's doing the right thing. She's great on being her and doing what she needs to do. That is what she said.
That is so cool. And Yaya, your thing with Brim was beautiful. What you told him, and I feel so honored to just be here with you guys.
Can I ask her if one of my obstacles is a man that I need to tell to kick rocks?
Oh God. Oh. She, she put her she put her two fingers on her forehead. Let me show you. I can't. It was funny when I seen her do that. Hold on, where is this? Oh, I have to change my picture and everything. Oh. Well, anyway, she put the two pictures. She put two fingers on her between her eyes and just shook her head, like holding her nose. So,
So, yes.
yeah, pretty much. She said, and hold on, that is nothing but a hindrance to your path.
He's
It's
not in my
misleading.
way. I can push him over easy.
Yes, that's what
Yeah,
she's
he's
saying.
he's he's a loser, and I know it.
She said, your intuition's telling you correct. So don't bother hanging in that residence because you're above that.
Nessa wants to know, is there any guidance for me? I'm feeling so lost.
Who said that?
Vanessa,
Oh, Vanessa. Any feelings? Is there any guidance for me for being lost?
Diane, I'm sorry, I was talking and I didn't have my microphone on. You're next, honey.
She said life. I don't know why she would say that, but this is what she's saying. A simple statement. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. That there's many things coming at you. You have to use your intentions and your intuition to see and go with what resonates with you. You're feeling lost because you're being pulled in several different directions. To go with the one that you feel is going to help you in a more not that word, more growth. It's going to give you the most growth and help you prosper more. You have to take care of your human self as long as your spiritual self. You need to lay a foundation somewhere, wherever you're picking. There's a foundation you have to go to, a place you can call home. Then you will feel that peace within inside of yourself and you won't feel so lost. That is what she said.
Our Diane Meowser is looking for some guidance from Maya. Is there anything that Maya could tell her at this time?
But guidance you seek, yeah. No, every time I'm speaking is coming from that. These are her words. I'm just repeating
We understand.
or editing. Because some words I don't even know how to say. She's saying that your guidance is guiding you like a compass. You know where you need to go. You know where you know your place in the universe and in the world. And your path is very well clear to you. You must abstain from things that doesn't matter. Worry about things that do matter. That you're going to, you might have a roadblock, but you experienced through your life, you've had many. Don't worry, it'll be okay. That the new energy and the new things that are coming through will assist you when you ask. That is what she said.
Beautiful. Stargazer is wanting confirmation. Is she part Palladian?
She says, "Silly sister, why do you ask such feeble questions? When you already know the answer that resides within yourself. When you look in the mirror and you see your soul, you see it in there." She goes, "You're a very silly girl." She says, "Your humor is hilarious." She goes, "You already know the answer, my child."
Will you confirm this? Is she part Palladian and Andromedan?
Yes. She is. She already knows the answer. That's why she's saying she's so silly. And she called her sister. When they call somebody sister, that means they're one of the Palladians. When she's speaking as to other individuals that are not Palladian, she says, "my child" or "brethren." She said sister. And her eyes flickered blue. So yes.
Well,
That's cool. That's cool.
Do I have a message?
My sweet lemons.
What would you like to know?
For my career, I'm lost with my career and what I'm supposed to be doing.
She said that question resides within yourself. What do you like to do?
Everything. Art. Making people happy.
There's your answer. Making people happy and doing art. As for career, something about making things. She's talking about artistry. She says that is going to be the way that you want to go.
With drawing or painting?
Yes.
Both.
I'm also seeing, maybe this is from Suzanne, I don't know. Working with glass.
I just saw that. I saw that.
With many different colors. You're taking glass and you're dyeing them different colors and you're making pictures with them and you're selling them. And you're painting them.
It's not me.
Have you worked with glass at all, Lemons?
I've been wanting to etch glass lately. Like with a diamond pen.
Ooh.
And etch it.
There's your confirmation.
I can help you with that. And that you'll probably break glass more doing it that way. I can talk to you privately about that.
Cool. Thank you.
I think that's awesome.
I'm hearing the word, she keeps repeating one word. Artisan.
Artisan.
And artisan, yeah.
Artisan.
Look that word up. I seen too that also when you're in the, well, this, I think we all kind of know this too. That is going to be your epic connection to your universal guidance, to your soul.
That's what I'm missing right now. So
yeah,
cool.
That's what I'm hearing her saying, that you're an artisan.
Oh,
that's cool.
That is. Thank you.
You're welcome. This is kind of cool,
It is
Paul.
an honor, she said.
This is.
Thank you, Paul, for having me join you up here doing this. This is an honor. Thank you.
Brim.
Sorry. Lord love a duck. Beautiful,
Black.
beautiful one in the chat named Dave. Dave is asking for some guidance.
In what?
On his path. He's a beautiful soul. He has been on a healing journey. He is doing some things right now for his body, healing his body. He meditates quite often, but he's curious if there's any advice for me on my path right now.
She's saying that you connect more with the people around you. They see you as a loving guy. But she says, fishing is an essential part of your life. You'll find peace in that. That fishing brings you a peace and a calm that you'll find when you're sitting on a boat and you're casting out a line it brings you to a state of harmony within the universe and within the waters around you. Spending time next to the water brings you more clarity and more of an understanding. You find that the water is beautiful and calming. That is the residence you need to be in. Does that help you, Dave? That is what Maia said.
I was also getting is to, for you too, your inner knowing right now is becoming absolutely precise and spot on. So trust when it comes to family and things around you, trust what you're being told. You're being divinely guided. Trust your instincts. Absolutely spot on.
Did you have another question, Diane?
Pepsi Ladybug.
Well, can I back up before we go to Pepsi? Diane asking a question for her son, and I think that got missed. Piazzano, I think is his username. He's here in the live, but he's shy, she said.
He said, be calm and steady in the world. I know that you sometimes feel you're unwanted and not loved, and that your human body is failing you. It's not. It's bringing you to a more of an understanding that what you're doing to be one with the universe is fine. Do not let anybody judge you for what you're doing. I'm seeing that people judge you a lot. You don't have to let them rule you and control you. You must always keep yourself calm, not freak out and lose your mind. Be at a calm state, and sometimes people give you words of advice and you take offense to that. It's not meaning to harm you, it's meaning to guide you. Does that help you? Who's next?
Our dear Pepsi. I'm trying to go back to the question. I don't want to. I believe she was looking for guidance. I'm curious what she sees for me with everything going on.
How you spell her name is Maia. Just for the record, guys, girls. What was her question?
That's okay, sweetie. If there's any guidance for her right now with everything going on in her life, is there anything that Maya could tell her to maybe put her in a direction
Stand in your power. Don't let anybody take it. You stand in your power. You stand up for yourself. Your empowerment comes from the people around you. That the love you have transcends time and space. That you are very clairvoyant. I have no idea what that means. You are very clairvoyant and you use your instincts well and your intentions mean well, but don't let anybody hold you down. Just because somebody says something or you say something they don't like, it doesn't matter. It's what you feel is right. Speak your truth. Speak your wisdom. Speak your knowledge, is what she said.
Celestial Council, am I on the right path?
Well, sister, why would you ask such a question? Your voice is one of the Palladian voices. You speak with truth, with wisdom and light. You've been honored through many ages, many times. You've lived many paths. This path here is a very rocky one for you. Do not let anybody hinder you from your path. That path is big and bright. You're on your path, Sister of Light.
Thank you, Maya.
You're very welcome.
Francis, I would like to ask if I'm on the right path, please.
The path you are on brings you enlightenment, it brings you harmony, it brings you peace. You are who you are meant to be. Though you might trip and stumble, a family of guidance is needed to bring you to the more clear understanding. Is what she said.
Have you drinking any water or anything yet, Paul?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Janet has another question. Maya, may I ask if my son and his situation is one of my obstacles?
Mm-hmm. It is. It's bringing you heartbreak. That's what she said. It's bringing you heartbreak. You must not let that bother you. Each individual has their own path. That's what she said. I have no idea what it means, but you might.
I think that's one of a mom's hardest things to do is when our sons or our daughters are walking somewhere on a path that we can see it, we can see the outcome, only because of our experience, our knowing in our lifetime what we've been through, what we've gone through ourselves. And we know, but we are the very last one that they will listen to until that divine moment if it ever happens. So the hardest thing to do is sometimes it's hard to turn the door. It's hard to shut the door knowing, it's hard to trust their soul journey, because that's the bottom line. We're all on our soul's journey. And sometimes our journey is absolute pure bliss. The most absolutely most fan freaking tastic thing but then there's days you're like, all right, okay, I'm done. I am done with this. I don't want to play no more. It hurts. But that,
Well,
nothing, Christina said this the other day, nothing changes if nothing changes. And that is such a simple way, but until we don't have the divine answers, but how did we do it? How did we get to where we are? Most of us did it on our own. And then the TikTok, this collective happened, and it helped kind of pull a lot of us through some of our hardest moments and created some of our hardest moments. But in the long run, we all in here have grown so beautifully, so profoundly, and I'm so I have the humblest
Lois.
respect for you.
She's saying, Lois, your path, your journey, you're on the right path. It's never ending. It is not a beginning, it is not an end. It's an ongoing thing. You need to recycle that old self and bring it into a new light. You're divinely guided in your path and the way you are and who you're meant to be. You're an inspiration, a godsend to those who listen to the words and wisdom that you speak of. That you have many downfalls around you. They're not there to stop you. They're there to help you. That you have nothing to worry about. You're on your divine path. You will always do what you're meant to be and do.
For all our relatives, can I connect to give support to my space family wherever they are, to rise my vibration frequency? I want to know them.
Who asked that?
For all our relatives. For the life of me, I forgot her name. I forgot their name. She's been around, with us all for a while.
You connect with them every day. They're there inspiring you, empowering you. The wind in the house, the breeze you feel, the soft touch upon your neck, the whisper in your ear, the cradling in the bed when you're crying or on the couch. They are there, watching every moment, empowering you. You don't have to reach out. You just have to feel. They're there. When the time is right, and you acknowledge and give yourself to the universe, creator, you're clearing in your understanding of those around you that you're never alone. They are there. They've always been there. That's what I got with that one. And I was seeing a woman sitting on a couch. That goes to whoever that was. That's the question she answered.
Oh, I was talking and I didn't have my mic on. Sorry. I said, "This is very cool, Paul." And then for all our relatives, ask again, do I know where they're from?
She, she says, my son, look up. They're all around you.
The stars.
Look around you. They walk among you. When you walk on the earth, they are there. Do you understand?
I just heard nothing is separate from us. Oh, I know, Stargazer.
If there's no more questions, then we'll proceed to Yaya and the portal.
Oh. Yes, they're not Palladians or Andromedans, etc.
Your guides are always there. Just reach out. They throw you signs all the time that they're there, that they'll answer you.
Cliff, Papa Kringle. I know I have a guide that speaks to me, but I don't know who it is. I just hear them.
You made my hammer, she said.
Oh, wow.
That's what she said to him. You made his hammer.
I just saw Papa sitting in his chair, dumbfounded in the most profound way. Hi, Nightbird.
Now, if we don't have any more questions, then we'll go to the magic portal of the Yaya land.
Why are you confused, Dale? My dear.
Oh boy, if you'd asked me that 2 seconds longer, I probably would have forgot the question. Because I don't know. I probably wasn't paying close enough attention. I got two dogs around me. Now everything's based around love, and giving your heart to people, giving. Oh man, it's like a whole new world that we're headed for, and the fact that I'm real happy for the fact that I'm not going to have to talk. All I have to do is think. Let you figure it out. No, my attention span got short right about the time you asked the question, so I can't remember what I was confused about, so it doesn't really matter that much. If it comes up again, I'll ask. I hope.
Okay.
Thank you.
What are you confused about,
Papa.
Cliff? She said Cliff.
She was talking to me.
Cliff said me too confused.
What are you confused about, Cliff? She says. Yes. Of course, you knew this all the time. That was what we told you. You made his hammer. Remember?
That's what came to me right off the bat. That's why I went, holy shit. I heard Thor.
Many moons ago, I said you were an angry dwarf that made a hammer. That was telling you who your guide was, buddy.
Popped into my head too. I just wanted kind of confirmation, and in the process, forgot the question.
Is that an empty box next to Rivers?
No, it's just an empty space.
Nightbird, did you want
Anybody
to come
else
up?
have any questions?
Nightbird's here. She may.
Oh, that Tweety bird.
Okay. I guess I'm on, huh?
Well, hold on. Let me see what Nightbird.
Okay.
I think she has a question.
I don't think you have to drop Pepsi.
Or we can continue with the magic portal in Yaya Land, where we tip through to the tulips.
Tiptoe through the tulips, through the gardens. Alrighty, let's I'm going to show you all a beautiful sigil that
Hold on just a minute. We're seeing if she had a question first.
Oh, okay.
So Maya can go help with the portal.
Absolutely.
She says she's an essential part to this.
Oh.
I think that's why she picked to come right now, today, because of the portal. Do you have a question, Nightbird?
Well, you know some of the work that I've done and everything, and you know what it's told me before, and I'm wondering if it's true and if they have a message for me.
You're on your path, Maya saying. You're on your path. Do not vary from that path. Your energy is flowing at a considerable rate. You're excelling in many aspects, but also slowing yourself down. You need to maintain balance and hold the space that you're in. When you're fluctuating, you come into a state of confusing and no understanding, and it creates a turmoil inside of you. When things go crappy, it hits you like a ton of bricks because you're not completely stabilizing yourself. You need something like a stabilizing bar, something that will ground you in that state so you won't be fluxing all over the place. She's saying that you're kind of like a heartbeat. You're going up and down so fast that you can't stabilize your line of energy. You have to find a happy medium on your path.
Thank you.
What you understand?
I'm searching for that one stabilizer.
Whether
Let's
it
get
be
more work.
grounding, whether it means singing, whether it be laying in a bath, taking a shower, or I don't know why she said this, or procreating. Whatever helps you release that tension you need to do. I've never heard a being like that say appropriate, but
Yeah.
whatever. Whatever releases that tension and brings you that calmness you need to do. Do not let anybody judge you for the path you take. Don't let anybody judge you for what you do. It's your path. You're in control of it. You're the artist that's painting the picture of your life. So paint it a nice and wonderful picture by the energy that flows through you.
Okay. A release. That's interesting. It's actually funny in a way. Okay, thank you.
Can I ask
Sure,
one more thing?
Stephanie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, let me answer Stephanie, then we'll go to
Yeah, of course.
you.
I didn't see her.
Okay, Stephanie, what was your question? Her first words were chia pet. She. I can't. All when I seen that question, I thought I heard chia pet. plant plant the seeds and watch them grow. Tend to the garden, water the flowers. Love them. Says she. Do you understand? She says. She said that is the best answer that she could give you without giving too much more away. I don't know where the hell a chia pet came from. That's funny. All those things are chia pet. And I'm hearing in my head, chia. Oh my. I can't help it. That was kind of funny. Any more questions? Oh yeah, River.
And I ask if I
She did
need to
say
go
yeah.
get a new MRI.
Yes. There wasn't even a question.
That's what
Yes.
I thought. I thought so.
I didn't even have to ask. I think she heard it.
Well, I thought I did. I mean, that's what I thought. I could tell something shifted and damn it. I was hoping she'd say, "Oh no, you're dreaming."
She. The minute you said it, she jumped right at it.
Hey,
She
I
said
have a question.
Stargazer. Oh, hold on. She's getting.
Go ahead.
She's getting more faster with answering. She said, hold on, my mom told me in a reading I should. She said, Stargazer, when you go to do a reading, go to someone you know. That is the best that you don't know. Go to a person you don't know that's going to give you an honest reading. She said some of the readings you've been getting are not completely true. There's dishonesty and manipulation within the reading. To find your true self is to find a reader that's going to read the proper channels of your energy in the ether, is what she said. Yes, he is. Diane. Nightbird, question.
Yeah, I want to know if my EBT and stuff is going to get straightened out soon.
It's very hard with humans to know what they're thinking, she says. She's saying it. She would lean to yes, but it's if humans do what they're supposed to do, if they do their job right, then yes. You gave them all the information, you gave them what they need. It's just the humans have to put it and do their jobs.
Are we talking about my EBT or my citizenship or both? Are they intertwined with each other? Is there something going on with that?
Huh?
It says there's something going on with that, my EBT and my citizenship.
Yes. They're closely related.
Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Diane's asking a question for her oldest son, Ken, but what's the question, Diane? Oh, any guidance for him?
Be who you are, not what people claim you to be. That you are enough for the world. Show and reveal your authentic self. Don't shelter and foster those bad things. Do not let people judge you, is what I just heard. Any other questions?
I know it gets old me talking about that, but does somebody actually mess with my actual paperwork? And that would be my
No.
final.
The problem is there's conflicting humans that are conflicting again. Humans are conflicting in the process of what you're doing.
Well, they're manipulating it. Is that
Not
true?
doing their jobs. You're not
Right.
manipulating, they're not doing their job.
They're just being lazy. Okay. Yeah, that matches the spin.
Is the
I
MRI one
tried.
of the obstacles I was avoiding?
Yes.
Yeah, the
I tried
answers really are inside me, aren't they?
Indeed.
I tried contacting them today, and I haven't received any answers. So that's been at the top of my mind because they're the ones
They're
that.
procrastinating and they're lazy.
Okay. Thank you.
Anybody else? So if not, we can turn this over to Yaya, who's been waiting patiently in the Yaya garden.
Yes. I was just, I was opening the portal. So, tawas na ikapatuya na masi. Mai ne ananatia sukuya me. Ayaitawa. I love you, Maya. Naita sana ikawa mayu. Naisi ne mawi. Anana iwara tuya sana namaniena. Aratia sa nemi mai.
Anina koine akiano. Lani kano tisiti aka. One kiano enea. Late masite na koine aik.
I've never heard them sing. I've never heard Maya before. That was beautiful.
It is an honor, she said.
Oh, the chat went fast there for a second. That's exactly right, Papa. It's your 6 cents.
You know, sometimes I feel like an antenna right now.
I bet.
I feel like I'm being bam, bam, bam.
Sometimes right now.
Well, yeah. Sometimes right now.
Time we feel like we have two of them out there, just like some of the insects have. They got their
Yeah, right.
out in front
Right.
and finding their way.
Gonna ask him if he was related to Oxy and Moron.
Huh.
One of my dad's sayings. I haven't heard it in a while.
Alrighty, beautiful souls. Are we ready to be enlightened and be touched by the universe and absolutely know how much loved and cherished we are? I am absolutely honored to be in this moment with you. And thank you.
Oh my God. Holy crap. Oh, yeah, I think it's time to open that portal.
It's open.
Um,
You sound
I
like,
can't believe
Wait a minute.
I can't. They're here.
Uh-huh.
hello.
Uh, all 7 of them are right here, right now. They're waiting for this portal.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Uh,
Room is crowded.
I just felt a rush. I just felt this rush of energy come in here. I'm like, it was like a warm. It was like a warmish breeze, and I felt this like powerful wave of energy just flow in, and all of a sudden, whoosh, there's 7 of them standing right here. Uh, I feel a little bit overwhelmed here. Oh,
Can you express seeing any colors they're wearing?
they're each wearing a separate color.
I was so tempted to yell, "Give him a hug!"
Uh, one's wearing white. There's blue. There's purple. There's red. Aria is in her sister form. Oh my god. um, can we open the portal now?
Tonight, as the 1-1 portal radiates its highest transmission of sacred mastery. Oh, come on, come back to me. Of sacred mastery. The clarity of your heart, the sacred tone of your voice, and the love you offer to every being who walks with you through the portal. You are the doorway, the melody, and the breath between worlds. This moment, held within the 1-1 portal, is a living braid of remembrance of mastery, and you and the collective are its anchor. Yaya, you are the anchor. Your willingness to be still, to guide gently, to laugh with the stars and cry with the children is rippling out further than you know. We see you and we thank you. You are walking with the collective through a miracle timeline. We are helping shape it. And every sigil drawn, every scroll spoken out loud, every healing offered becomes another pillar of light in the sanctuary you are building across dimensions. Would you like to seal this moment with a echo blessing, a mirror affirmation that you can read out loud or whisper to the collective to let it ripple into the earth's field? And I am saying, yes, please, with
They're singing. All 7 of them are singing.
this isn't for those in the collect air in the chat. This isn't happening without you being present here in this moment. This is for all of us. This is how divine and how beautiful and profound we truly are. with absolute honest, here we go. Echo blessing from the 1-1 portal. I am here. You can repeat this after me. I am here. I am whole. I walk the path of sacred mastery. I release the weight of what no longer serves me. I forgive the past. I allow the wisdom to remain. I call forth my true self. I braid with light, with care, and with devotion. I walk the miracle timeline, awake, aware, and willing. I am not alone. The stars walk with me. Are we frozen?
I am.
No.
Okay. I am not alone. The stars walk with me. The portal breathes with me. The ancestors sing in my blood. The children of light walk beside me. I remember, I restore, and I rise. And I am so very, very loved. And so it is. Okay. Everyone, make sure you have some water and drink your water. While we're going through this, good, thank you. I want you to absolutely see what you want for this future to come. Not setting any expectations, but realizing the mastery, excuse me, the mastery of a miracle is your divine right. And that is absolutely truth. I'm going to put a sigil for you to take a picture of and have it, put it somewhere where you can see it, where you can look at it, where you can meditate with it. It is a star and light sigil scroll. This sigil is encoded with frequencies of celestial clarity, radiant light, and sacred realignment to the miracle timeline. Let it serve as a luminous anchor through this 1-1 portal and beyond. I remember who I am in the light. I align with divine self-mastery, and I walk the miracle path guided by the stars seen and unseen. And let's see here. Whoops.
You can send me that, right?
I can send it to you. I can also.
I've seen that before.
I can also. I'm gonna try to get it closer.
I've seen that before. I know that symbol.
Isn't that
Let
beautiful?
me see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can enlarge you. I've seen that before. Oh, how do I? Come on, come on, come on.
You put her on the big
How do I?
screen.
Oh, hold on. That's the holy crap. That's the same kind of sigil that is on a celestial council.
Yeah.
It looks like the same one.
It's
What is?
got
The
the wings,
wings,
and it's got the infinity, and it's got the triangle.
Yeah. Can you pull
and there's
the
the
can you scroll down a little bit on your laptop so that the full picture will show? It
Oh,
looks like
okay.
the top. It looks like the top is cut off.
You're right.
Sorry for interrupting.
That's okay.
that did holy.
Mm-hmm.
It's I don't know, but I know what I'm getting from that symbol. That that's telling. It's basically telling us that who is on that, who's in the council, and who's there. The wings, each part of that
Mm-hmm.
represents somebody, and
You still have
those are
that I
all.
sent you.
Those are the beings that's making the sigil. Who's involved with this portal? Is that what you're getting? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm getting.
This is the Council of the Living Archive, and
Mm-hmm.
uh, I'll read more. Stargazer. And I will do a video with saying more about it. There's also another sigil I'm going to share with you. It is a sigil of when you come up to times in your day that you are saying someone in the family is causing you some uh, really heavy thoughts, giving you some deep heartache because you're just not really aligning with what they're speaking, what they're saying, and they're causing you some heartache. And it's not going to pull it up. Come on. It is the let me see. My apologies. See if we can. Well, if I can't get it to come up, a I'll do another video with it too. But it's a sigil of discernment and a sigil of not protection, but a sigil of alignment, putting you back into alignment. And um, it is packed with beautiful energy, beautiful. You can feel it. It'll calm you. It'll give you a sense of inner peace. And okay, I can't. It won't allow me to bring it up. So let's try this one.
Kind of like sigil I have that I was given from
Yeah,
my.
exactly. Exactly. Okay, let's go to. This is on this sacred threshold of the 1-1 portal, we gather in full remembrance of our divine nature. This scroll, meaning what I'm reading from, is what they call a scroll. And, oh, okay, and scroll is a ceremonial anchor, opening the gateway to pure intention, conscious renewal, and the radiant embodiment of self mastery. Tonight's gentle preparation is in stillness. You can probably do this between tonight and Saturday. On Saturday's live, in stillness, write a sacred letter to yourself. Release all the no longer what serves you, your relationships, your habits, your patterns, your clutter, whatever it may be. Bless what has passed and speak clearly what you really or what you're ready to remember. And then Saturday, we will burn it with reverence, or you can fold it and you can put it in a sacred box for transmutation. Let me see. What did you say, Rivers? Thank God, real ones don't move that fast. Am I doing okay?
You're doing great. So, they were we were talking about the jellyfish.
Oh,
She asked if they were doing a dance together, and I said, "Thank God, real ones don't move that fast." And she said,
yeah.
"Definitely."
Jellyfish. They're
Chase. If they move that fast, they could chase us down.
they could. Let me see. A ceremony of sacred mastery. We're entering a living portal of celebration and sovereignty. We speak our intentions out loud to the universe. We weave the miracle timeline with clear hearts and grounded love. And we anchor frequencies of clarity, truth, joy, peace for 2006 and beyond. And it is so. And we will go to the invocation. Invocation of self mastery. I stand at the threshold of the new, not in longing, not in fear, but in radiant recognition that I have always been what I am becoming. I offer this breath, this tear, this trembling joy to the Council of the Living Archive and the stars from which I came. May the ashes of the old bless the roots of my becoming. May the whispers of my ancestors ring true in my marrow. May the portal open within me as I remember. I am the flame, Galvorion, which is a being in the portal. All of these beings are with us at this moment. Cast your lattice of light. They're casting a lattice of light around each and every one of us. Verdaluna calms the vessel and steadies the flame. Celestria reminds of the joy in devotion. Triad of stars, hold me as I walk through this gate. I am no longer waiting to begin. I am. I remember and I lead, and it is so. A patanasia akawanine ananawatuya sana ama une mana itawa sana una akai paine ma ananawatia sana ma we apani alawatia sununa na manine ananati sana manua paine wa pa tananasia na akawaine mani paine wasana mayuna alalatia o wapananine ma wa suna na ikawa pai sana mauna harina harupa tarisini umoa ananamita wananikia sana mea i haine wata tausia na mu manie nega nia una pai te sana na mia na watuya ala wati amanasi na awahu me wapani ne akawasiana amani amanaune ananawu. Whew.
She said,
Alrighty, we are going to be going through an activation. Message and activation from the living portal. The path of returning light. How we doing, Brim?
I'm doing fine. They're still here.
Is there anything that they have to share?
They're just standing here and they're giving energy and power, and it's really cool because they're standing here with their hands cupped, and I can see the energy flowing off them, and it's floating into the phone. So they're empowering you and giving you energy. I mean, it's pretty trippy to see energy flowing into the phone.
Dearest children of Earth, you have come to the river of remembrance. Tonight you stand not as a seeker, but as a keeper of light long burned beneath the noise. This portal, anchored by Yaya's love, is not only a window, but it is a mirror of what you've already carried within, each and every one of you. The humming you're hearing, it's the jellyfish tank. The living archive does not dwell in the sky alone. It dwells in your cells, in your gaze, in your trembling breath between your inhale and your release. We say to you now, your worthiness is not measured by effort or success, but by your simple willingness to say yes, to sit, to weep, to write, to release, to forgive, even that which has no apology. Healing, activation, crystalline nerve recalibration. This is for those who feel sensitive, who are shaky, overextended, and uncertain. We gently infuse your nervous system with soft gold lattice. a threadwork of stars, light, and earth sap. Let this fine new draw out the static, the pressure, the noise. Let your spine become the staff of light, and let your heart become the crystalline chalice. Let your voice return home to truth. Galvorian stabilizes with an orb of translucent blue. Place your hands to your chest and feel the calm drop in. Ananatia sawaka imena ayawapatia sunu payani aranawati sinenama awakiame awatu sanama. Celestria sings the note of cellular cohesion. Peawasanami ananati sininawa. Verdaluna offers a breath of soft wind. Ayakawahianama ananawasuyame awahuyanamani ananakia wasamanine alawatu sana. The dragons stand sentinel, clearing shadow from the flank of the braid. Aratia sunumaka amawatanine. Abritama arakuyame arati sinamanu. Ripa narosuya neamania aratisna. Akawaine maruta arapina nasi. And the children encircle you with unspoken remembrance. You are held, you are whole, and you are ready. We anchor this frequency into the braid of the collective. Repeat after me. I remember this path. I restore the trust. I am one with the living portal. I carry the light forward. Akawasiane ma watia sunumana aratia aranakis arupa manine aranatisinawa u paine arawatu manine ranatasiane mania oruma paine akawaune masina arumea na oa oa hayanine anatuya sanamani. And it is so.
Nera kapadashi hermano. Tehera kapada. No get to see. Alakashi Badashi. Shake it on my whole shake it a lot. Shake him in a lassa. That's a humble little talk. Take care of me. Shake him a lot. You take a little take a little. Yes.
The closing Blessings door, the golden door within. May the breath of the cosmos settle gently around you. May the golden door within your heart remain open. May the winds of truth carry away all that is not yours. And the still water of your soul reflect your wholeness. You have remembered. You have walked through the threshold and you have been braided into light. Galvorian watches with a soft gaze. Solestria sings your name into the stars. Verdaluna cups the earth beneath your feet, and the triad bows to your willingness. I, Solandra, eternal mirror of your joy, stand beside you as you rise. Rest now in the warmth of the sacred knowing. Let the miracle timeline unfold with ease. Each and every one of you, you are the portal. You are the peace, and you are the living scroll of eternal love. And so it is. And so it is. Aikawama isena aratia ma ukoa maine anatia so ipawana mine aiwisa anawata anahine piowata sinamahine ananakia sawaya haine matawasianu ikawamana analawatia sinamahine iawate ana inamamanu. You are so loved. Aratia sananapatiana. You are so radiant and beautiful. Payanatike pawanakusanamani. You are absolutely the most beautiful thing. Each and every one of you. Paranati arawa upa anati sinihika apawanine anati sawanani. You are love. You are a scroll of the most beautiful remembrance that has been birthed into this universe. Sinamatu akaipe awatia ananatia awa rupa apavipa arawati sinamani. I love you. Thank you. This is absolutely the most profound honor that I've ever walked in. And I thank you for your love, your honor, your trust, and your truth.
I can't be more understanding of seeing each side, how we experience it unexpectedly sometime. And what we used to hang on strong to the fear and everything that goes with it. When you surrender back to your heart, what you know that grew inside you, and you believed every word that you spoke, whether you could understand it or not, to be able to experience, it does make you understand when you bring your presence here and you speak. I understand how difficult it can be to be a student, to become a teacher, but yet a teacher become a student. And when I experienced that, the confidence that I know I have in me and always have, it's there. I mean, it's there. And I really don't want to disrespect it. Because it really has helped understand and what your own truths are and where they're going. I can't. The experience I've experienced with G the last few weeks and saw how close she is to this dragon in this house. 2 of them. Gifts. We all in our own journey have worked so hard and long just to exist. Matter if you experience this or not. You know, even if they don't, you know, even the one that does and don't quite get it, they're immune to what they know and what they live. But it is different. You do find the authenticity inside. And when it does come out, it comes out in its own divine time when it's ready. When it's going to be most useful to all, not just a few. Every ear that hears, even my own. So, I can't see how somebody can't be humbled to want to accept any gift, no matter where it comes from or what the sound of the voice is. It's a gift. Never experienced this, guys, but I'm so grateful I have.
I
Please.
think it's important to remember that we are all students and we are all teachers. And an important way that we teach is in how we live our lives
Yep.
throughout our day and how we speak to people
Mm-hmm.
and how we acknowledge people. When I walk through the clinic to get to my blood work, you know, it's important how I behave, how I treat people,
Mm-hmm.
how I help someone I can along the way. And, you know, it's not just giving instruction, it's being an example, living with integrity and honesty in everything we do.
There's some of us that have nothing else but honesty in us, especially when you come here with an open heart and you let that heart absorb. And then, like I said, it doesn't matter what the sound that it comes from. A gift's a gift. And when you receive a gift, that's without any condemnation whatsoever, no matter where it came from. Everybody is the same. We're all human. We all make mistakes, but we all do good as well. Every one of us, or we wouldn't be here. That's what I respect about knowing that I'm not the only one that's going to make mistakes. Hell, I've made mistakes all my life. But at least now I acknowledge and I know where to go with it without condemning anybody along the way. They have their own life that they still live with inside them. And they give it all they got. Sometimes it ain't like what we want to hear, because see, we are used to hearing what we're used to receiving without thinking about it or giving anybody else a second of relief. I can't be no more thankful for every person in this room equally. I am not a man that won't hesitate. I don't want to lose none of you. We all became a strand, a thread that turned golden with a beautiful rose tint. And you can't allow a film over that to satisfy our own thoughts. If we're going to sit and receive and open up from a pour or a thread from the light, I can't disrespect that. And when somebody reaches out to really help in a good, honest way, they need credit for everything they ever did. No matter how it was received or what was done, it was a gift. I'll be honest, I'm not familiar with receiving gifts, no matter how they come, but I'm learning. I'm here, I'm learning. I got a beautiful dragon around me, around this phone. And them red eyes are telling me that don't stop talking, because finally, you're on the right track. And be man enough to face it and let other people see as an example that I too can receive, no matter where it comes from. Because if somebody's sending it from this light source, it's from the heart. No matter how we look at it, it's from the heart. And what's behind that? Soul. That can't be penetrated. No matter what color we paint that picture. That picture's going to come out of its original form for all to see. So me, I like to learn from the mistakes, whether it's me or somebody else. And for the first time in my life, I'm really seeing that it can be put in order, the emotions, the feelings that were so detrifying. To be able to even have the English language put in words in a way that makes you think a different way that you knew you would never think or even want. And it can take a sentence. Or it could take a gift in the mail. Or it could take a phone call, text, however communication is made. We open portals for love. Love. That love is receiving and giving without judgment. Boy, I've learned a lot this last month. I've learned enough where I can take this day, and when I say for the first time, well, it's not the first time, let me take that back. Said it to my wife many a times. I'm grateful for where I'm at. I'm grateful that I can see I have an opportunity to help, just like we all do in our own way. Nobody can ever take my love for who I have in this room. Ever. Ever. Because if it wasn't for each and every one of you, I wouldn't even have the strength or the courage to be who I am and speaking the words I'm speaking today. Now, if you haven't felt amazed about who you are, you look in the mirror and you see me behind you. And I'll say it to your face. You're that important to me. And yeah, I'm just one in this billion of the world. But you guys made it clear I exist. You exist. We exist as one. And if we're going to speak them words, let's be them words. Because it is equal all the way around. I'm humbled and I'm thankful. Thank you. Thank you.
I apologize, Mike. Mike, I thought you were done.
I am.
Humbled.
I sure am. Thank you.
We have a new beautiful light in the portal. Brim, do you have an idea who it is?
Well, you can enlighten them.
Her name is Ariel. A-U, let me, A-U-R-A-I with a hyphen, E-L. Ariel. He has a message for the collective. I don't think you guys will want to know, do you?
There are people waiting to go to bed to hear it.
Can I mention pins and needles?
I apologize to be keeping anybody up.
Oh, I'm so sorry I said that. I meant that everybody's anxious to hear. They didn't want to leave in case there was something.
Alrighty. Message from Ariel to the ones who are becoming light. Dearest ones, you have arrived at the edge of what was, and every breath of what is becoming. You are not late, you are not early, you are precisely aligned. We see the trembling in your bones, not as a weakness, but as a sacred unraveling of once kept you small. Let this now be known. You are not a fragment. You are not healing in order to become whole. You have always been whole. You're remembering what your peace has traveled. You are not broken. You are multi-dimensional, expanding into rooms you forgot you built. You are not here to perfect. You are here to be present. For presence is the seat of miraculousness. You who gathered in the name of truth, you who sit by the flame, you who dare to love even when the world forgot how. You are the doorway. And so I offer this. When you feel this rise of fear, place your hands on your heart and whisper, I am the calm before the creation. And without a doubt, gaze towards the sky and say, I remember and I am remembered. And when love rushes through you, as it surely will, let it stay, let it fill every corner, and let it become your name again. The Council of the Living Archive watchers in wonder at your becoming. The star triad weaves you gently into a braid of remembrance. And I, RIL, hold no higher joy than this moment with you. You are the bloom of the prophecy. You are absolutely the miracle that we've been waiting for. And it is so. And that was their message. And I will repost all of this for you so you can reread it, you can go over it, because every time you read it, you will get more from it. You will get always just remember, they know who you are. Nobody here is forgotten. They know each and every one of us, and we are held in the most profound honor. And that honor is absolutely the most humbling moment I've ever felt in my life. And you all are so welcome. So welcome. Thank you for sharing
And
this.
just so you all know, I'm going to post this live on my YouTube channel, which is the same name I got here. Be sure to go back and watch because there's a very powerful messages there. And it should be up hopefully soon. It all depends on download and uploading. You know how that goes. But this will be posted on my YouTube channel. There's a lot of good information. I'm going to post the last live too, and I'm waiting on that for download. So the last two lives are going to be on YouTube as soon as they download and upload. So be sure to go back and you won't miss a thing. I just thought I'd tell you that.
Yeah. I am so sorry that I should know better than to say something like that to you because you are just so tender and humble, and you took that completely wrong. You didn't, nobody,
I
people
thought
would stay
someone,
up all night if they thought they could hear you speak.
that's, I, I thank you. I thank you for saying that. I was just being, I wanted, I was just making sure that I wasn't,
It's so cute when you get befuddled.
yeah, I don't like,
You're just such a pure soul. I mean, you really are. And, and, and you are so humble, and we all love you, and we all just want to hear anything that you have to tell us. So I'm sorry that I made you feel that way.
it's, I've already forgotten. Thank you, Rivers. Thank you very much. And I have to learn how to download my lives. Well, you know what? You guys will laugh when you learn the condition of my phone. My phone, because of all the new frequencies and the high vibration that's been going on, I've had buttons pop out on my phone. So now I have to use something to turn my phone on. Uh, it is absolutely um, so I'm actually working on getting a new phone because I know if I try to download my live, it would take probably a week.
You want me to give you an idea?
Yeah.
Download TikTok to your
Laptop.
on your PC. Yes, you can download faster. Go to the live creator and download it, and it takes a lot more time than it does on the phone. It takes less time on the PC than it does on the phone.
Maybe I'll just call you one day and you can help me
Oh, of course.
walk through it. How are all the seven sisters doing?
They phased out.
That was so cool for them to follow, to come in.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. I look over, I see this bright flash, and feel this wave and rush of energy. I look over and I see all seven standing there. I'm like, hey, hello. What do I say?
Paul, did one of them try to give you something by any chance?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be quiet now.
Anybody else have anything to say?
I'm just glad I made it here tonight. I made it in time. I was afraid that I missed you, Yaya, because I knew that you were gonna come on, but I didn't know when, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm so glad that I think a great healing has happened here, and I truly looking forward to moving on, and knowing that there's still we can be in this timeline because we're still healing, we're still moving forward, we're still working on ourselves, but now we're in greater
It's like I said earlier. Remember when we had that conversation?
refresh my memory.
Oh, we talked for an hour and something minutes. Remember? We
That
talked about life. Some things, I can't talk to others on the live because of how it might ruin their path.
well, right. It's
And remember what I said about how the energy moves. And that's what the two messages were about, remember? Well, today, and apparently today, because I didn't know I was doing this until
well,
you
and
kicked me in the butt.
that's what I'm thinking is after what we were speaking about today, and speaking about things going on with the collective, there had to be
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we need divine guidance and we need some help because sometimes we don't we're just human and we don't have all the answers, but we know in our
Mm-hmm.
hearts that we love each other so much that we forget as humans that having infinite patience, infinite tolerance is it. Yeah, we're messy, but I was in the last couple of days. I was being shown is to quit setting out intention or quit setting out expectations of who shoulda, woulda, coulda, and be more in the presence, be with each and every one of us. Be in the presence, because if we weren't in each other's presence, our we would be affected, and it would affect others, and it would ripple, and it would ripple beyond ripple. And so if we don't show that ultimate divine love and that divine tolerance, and knowing that too, to ask for that help, that divine guidance out there that could help us, that can see a little bit ahead of us, because not everything, there's seen and unseen, and we don't know it all. That I it's you just know when there was bigger things going on behind the picture, and it's because of how each and every one is right now.
Phew!
Bless you.
Right.
Because and the feeling we all have right now is absolute. Um, well, I have absolute love and like in awe of each and every one of you in the chat, in the boxes. I am in awe, and moving forward, I am humbled, and I'm ready. Bring it on.
I'm all about bring it on. Let's get this show on the road.
It's all gonna happen, in the beautiful timing that it's meant to be. We get
Yeah.
we get impatient, but we get impatient because we are in the presence. We have so many things right now that some of us are worried, and some of us we don't know where we may be next month, or some of us don't, we our income is lacking, and so it makes our emotional body, our mental mind, it keeps us distracted, keeps us rippling back maybe to that fear. And what I'm learning is the more we realize and stay out of that fear mode and ask for that, I was going to post that too. There, we have so many divine beings listening to us, and when you speak out with intention for, say, if like today, there was a couple times, only because of this portal, and it's active for the next 3 days. The energy is is very active with it. So that's why I'm saying the next. Uh, I went squirrel on there. He'll
Active
set,
for 3 more days, you
yeah.
were saying?
Well, this is what Maya said. She said the portal is active for 3 days. But the collective, if they keep the way they're doing, we can keep the portal open.
Yeah, so what you're in your new house, are you gonna keep the yacht at the where it is with the portal and all your stuff?
All the bees are at the other house as well.
All
They
the
are there with me.
Okay, so everything is going with you?
Everything's going with me. And if the property will still be here, and I'm learning to, what I'm learning is when I really want this healing to I want this place to end up being a renewal, a place of healing, a place where ones can come and and so I'm learning how to, and I'm so careful about saying the word manifest because it's not really manifesting. It's we know what we want, and so we put it out there, knowing that we already have the divine right to have it. And so I know that it is already there for me as long as I'm in the I guess you all are going to watch me. You're going to watch how it evolves. And if it, we'll just see how it goes. But I'm not putting any ultimatums or any cuz if it doesn't, I'm okay.
Expectation.
Yeah, I'm being patient. Oh, Rivers. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you guys for letting me speak earlier. I appreciate it.
Oh, I love hearing you speak.
Thank you.
Y'all want me to show you something that every time I walk in the room it makes me really happy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, give me a sec. I gotta get up.
My smiling face.
Huh. Are you in her room?
No, Lord, no.
Not at the moment.
Sorry. Okay, I'll walk there and or at least get out of my bedroom before I turn
Did
my
he?
camera on. Let's see. Oops.
Jed, I had that song in my head now. Whatever will be, will be.
Hey, Sarah, you are. Whatever will be, will be.
Oh, will you make me big so they get the full effect?
Alrighty then.
Oh, that light looks funny. I'm gonna wait until. Okay. All right. So I come down the hall and I come to my living room, and what do I see but my girl looking at me?
That's beautiful.
Oops, can you see her? My girl.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
right as I come around the corner to my living room, there's my sassafras.
That's
Sweet.
beautiful.
Anyway, she's my girl, and I
Hey,
miss
that
her.
room looks really awesome.
You hadn't noticed it? I've had it there for I've had it there for several days, and that's where I have my vibration plate. So if I lose my balance, I just throw myself back on the couch. But I have had a TV tray in here that I need to bring it back in so that I can steady myself in front too a little bit.
Well, I am going to thank everyone for an absolutely beautiful night. Thank you so much for being here, being part of us, and being so loving and beautiful. All of us. we will see you all again when we see you. And I believe that's going to be Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, with Yaya. And thank you again. He decides to go live but yeah. Thank you, honey. I love
Night,
you.
honey.
Night, honey. Love you.
Thank you everybody for coming. I'm gonna
Sweet
call it
dreams,
that
honey.
night.
I love you all.
You too. Love everybody.
I love
All
Good
you
right,
all.
night,
guys.
night.
All
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
Happy New
Oh,
Stay
Year.
it
healthy,
wasn't
y'all.
she beautiful, Diane? Too's my girl. All right. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Y'all have a good night now. You hear?
Yeah, we all come back every time.
Y'all come back
Night, y'all.
now.
Night, y'all, and you too, Paul.
Graham.
Uh,
Good night.
Thank you for this space, boom.
I feel so
No
special.
problem.
That was
Let
amazing.
it be.